Hey guys, happy Halloween. It's time for another episode of Recently Added with your host, David Baugh. Alright, Netflixers, it's time to wrap up this top 10 movies on the Netflix horror queue and get it all over and done with properly. I'm not going to waste your time here. I'm going to go right in. We're going to start with our next movie on the list, which is our last one, Witching and Bitching. Absolutely something you should watch. Great movie. It was made in Mexico. It's about a bunch of guys that go and they rob this place in weird outlandish costumes, and as they're trying to make their getaway, they run into a bunch of witches who are trying to eat them, and problems arise from there. In terms of story, absolutely giving this one the point. They did a tremendous job. The character arc is fantastic. The way that they hit their different story points and their different plot points is awesome. This is probably one that you haven't seen. Maybe you skipped over it on the Netflix queue, but it's absolutely a fantastic story, really well executed. In terms of pacing, definitely giving it the point on this one. I almost felt like it was too fast, like there was too much happening. It's sort of a roller coaster ride the whole time, but I felt like they did a great job of sort of grounding the story so that it kind of falls in exactly the point you want. I mean, it's intense to watch. You're kind of on the edge of your seat the whole time because you're waiting to see what's going to happen next, and they did a great job of kind of forcing you to sit back and relax and enjoy the movie and have it happen in front of you. And they did a really great job with that. That's almost my favorite aspect of this movie. In terms of acting, great job. It is in Spanish, and it was made in Mexico, but the whole time I was thinking, I could probably not have subtitles, and the performance out of every character was so good that you probably don't need them. You need to understand what they're saying, but the way that they're saying it, you absolutely get the feeling across, and it's really good. Really, really well done. In terms of cinematography, they definitely deserve the point. They got all sorts of weird, unusual angles. The lighting was fantastic. The sets that they used were great. They did a great job of crafting a whole image and building a movie out of it. And their visual storytelling was absolutely on point. In terms of execution, this movie goes above and beyond what my expectations of it were, and what my expectations of most movies are, really. They definitely go above and beyond, and every single detail is perfectly thought out and perfectly well done. I mean, the characters are awesome. The way that they told the story is awesome. The pacing was fantastic, and the script was really good on its base level. So they got the right people, they got the right stuff, and they put it all in order in front of the camera and made something beautiful. Definitely something you want to check out. In terms of overall score, giving it a 5 out of 5, no questions asked, really well done. Absolutely one you want to make part of your Halloween season. A few honorable mentions that I wanted to go over, before we kind of wrap up this episode, because there were a lot of really good movies on there. Some of them that got taken away right before Halloween that I would have loved to have on this list. The Exorcist. It did leave October 1st, so I couldn't really do that one. Also, the first the first Nightmare on Elm Street was taken away, and I really didn't want sequels on this list, so that didn't happen. I did watch a few of them thinking, I'm absolutely going to put it on this list, and then I kind of did more research about it, thought about it a little bit more, and I decided not to put them on there. Mimic was a really good movie. It's Guillermo del Toro, but the reason I didn't put it on here is Guillermo del Toro doesn't even take credit for that movie. He doesn't like it. He thinks Bob and Harvey Weinstein kind of really ruined it. He's never worked with him again, and he kind of disavowed this movie, and I felt like you really needed to want to be here. I put a lot of thought into this. I wanted it to be a pretty good list, and I felt like that one maybe not so much. Also, Daywatch. It's a Russian movie. There's Daywatch and Nightwatch. Fantastic special effects. But the story was kind of lacking, and there was some other issues with it. I even started filming a review for this one, and then realized, no, it didn't deserve it. The others that are on the list were so fantastic that I wanted to make sure I kept that same amount. Silence of the Lambs. The reason I didn't go with that one is it's not really a horror movie. It's a fantastic movie. It's absolutely scary. It's not really a horror movie. They're just going to find a serial killer, which I didn't feel like that one. And I can get the argument that the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari is also that way, but that at least was first, you know. Anthony Hopkins did a great job in Silence of the Lambs, and I mean, you probably thought he was one of the main characters. He's only in it 11 minutes, and he just stole the show. But that's all I had for you, and I hope you guys enjoyed the top 10 list, but please feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you think about the list. I'd love to hear what you think about any of the movies that are on there, because, you know, I like talking to you guys. You guys are awesome. But it was a pleasure as always, and you guys have a wonderful and safe Halloween.